Welcome back to Newsline this Friday. South Carolina may be presidential hopeful Nikki Haley's home state, but it does not seem to be having any impact when it comes to supporting the GOP presidential nomination in 2024. Former President Donald Trump is by far the favorite to win the Palmetto State's primary right now, according to the polls. Joining us live right now in Summerville, South Carolina, with the latest from the voters there, correspondent Leonardo Feldman. Leonardo, good to see you. So what are you hearing there from folks?
Good to see you, Bianca. Well, what I can tell you is that poll after poll shows that former President Donald Trump is the clear favorite here in the Palmetto State for the Republican presidential nomination. What I can tell you is that I got an exclusive ride-along experience with Trump volunteers who showed us how they door knock in this key state. Summerville, South Carolina rarely gets freezing temperatures, but this Thursday morning they did. But that didn't matter to these Trump volunteers who were eager to door knock in the Cane Bay community for former President Donald Trump.
He has more legislative endorsements than every other opponent in this race combined, and that the endorsement factor has always been traditionally important, but the most important really is just that grassroots volunteer support. And President Trump, I've lost track of how many thousands of volunteers we have at this point. We've averaged 1,000 new volunteer signups a week for the last 3 weeks.
Austin McCubbin is the director of the Trump campaign in South Carolina. He took us on a ride-along so we can get a close look at how his volunteers are door knocking from one neighborhood to another.
The difference this go-round is we have a team right here locally that is passionate about Trump. And it is overwhelming in South Carolina, the supporters for Trump, and so it's easy.
Mamie Rand was joined today by another volunteer who McCubbin calls an all-star due to his impressive skills as a canvasser for the campaign. His name is Miguel Juan Munoz, and there's absolutely no doubt he's a loyal Trump supporter.
He represents all of us, let me tell you. I have worked with President Trump the other day, and I told him I thank him for what he did back during Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. And like I tell you before, President Trump is the greatest president we ever have in American history.
And what's clear is that these volunteers not only love Trump, but they're willing to put in the time to help him win. Back to you, Bianca.
Clearly, and even like you said, in those cold, freezing temperatures they're not used to there. Nothing like some hot coffee, though, before some canvassing. Leonardo, thanks for that look there.
Absolutely.
Stay warm.